Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today I'm gonna be doing this look using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. If you want to see how I create this look, please keep on watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. So I'm gonna be showing you step by step on how I apply the shadows and how I blend them. And I'm also gonna be leaving all the products that I use in the description down below. So let's get into the tutorial. So now we're gonna just apply a little bit of scotch tape on the outer corner of the eyes. This is gonna be a faster way to apply the shadow. It comes out really like clean, really defined, and it's an easier step instead of applying the shadow then going and cleaning with the concealer. By the way, I already did the eyebrows and I primed my eyes. The eyebrows are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and the concealer or the primer that I use for my eyes, I use the LA Girl Cosmetics Pro Concealer in Natural. Now using the Morphe R38 rounded blended brush, we're gonna grab the shade Coastline and we're gonna apply that on our crease as our transition color. And what I like to do, I like to pack the color on the outer corner of the eye and then I blend it back and forth all the way up to the brow bone. Let's not forget the circular motions. That's really important when you want a good blend. Now we're gonna go in with Cabana and we wanna apply that on the outer corner of the lid. This is gonna help your shadow to get that more of intensity. And since this look is not gonna be too dramatic, we wanna go really light on that, so you don't need a lot of color. Now we're gonna go in with Cannons. This shade is also gonna go on the outer corner of the lid. And every time I work with darker colors, I always like to start little by little instead of packing everything and blend it, and just because it's a little bit more harder for me to blend and then I get too lazy to keep on blending, so I just go little by little until I find that intensity that I want. But if you're a pro at blending, I mean, you can go right ahead and pack everything in. Now we're gonna go in with Monte Carlo and we're gonna apply that on the center of the lid just to give that purple more of a blending effect. So now we're going to go in with the shade Mediterranean and we're going to apply that in the inner corner of the lid. This is a beautiful shade, but the first layer that I applied to the eye, it didn't have that much pigmentation. So I'm going to be using the MAC Fix Plus to give that shade more of a pigmentation. And what I'm doing here, I'm just spraying the brush and then I'm going to be applying that to the shadow and applying it to the eye. And what I'm doing, I'm just tapping it into the eye and blending it slowly into that purple and pink. For eyeliner, I use the England number 77. So far, this is one of my favorite eyeliners just because it's really creamy and really nice to blend, really easy to blend. And I didn't add a full clip of the eyeliner because it came out too blurry. Now I'm going to go in with Palm and I'm just going to darken up that outer corner just a little bit. Now to prime my face, I'm going to be using the Too Faced primer. This primer is really nice. It leaves your skin really smooth and it leaves your makeup really flawless. For lashes, we're going to be using the Batty Bee lashes in Fuckboy. If you don't own one of these lashes, I highly suggest you do. They're really nice. They're not that expensive. They're $20, 19 plus tax, and they are good quality. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty in Toasted Coconut. So this foundation is supposed to be a high coverage cream foundation. So that means that you don't need a lot of product. And what I really like about this foundation is that it smells really well, and at the end of the day it leaves your face really flawless. So it is a long-lasting foundation, and right now it's one of my favorites, so I highly recommend you get your hands on one of these. Now to contour my face, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit in the palette. The name of the palette is Medium, and the two shades that I'm going to be using are Chocolate and Ash Brown. I'm just going to mix them together. You have to work really fast when you apply cream foundations because they tend to set, and once they set, they're going to be really hard for you to blend. And the areas where I'm going to apply the contour are going to be on my cheekbones, on the temples of the face, the bridge of the nose, and on my lips. That's going to make my lips look more fuller. Also, I'm going to be applying the contour on my chin. So to blend the contour, I'm not going to be using a beauty blender today. I'm going to be using the Morphe M512. This is actually a contour brush. So what you want to do is just circular motions just to blend all your contour. And I'm blending that contour really light. You don't want to blend too harsh because then you will remove the cream. so you want to go really light on that. So to highlight my face, I'm also going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit, and the two shades that I'm going to be using are Cream and Banana, and I'm going to mix those two together. Once they're mixed, I'm going to apply them on the under eyes, on the bridge of the nose, my forehead, and a little bit on the cheek, just to enhance those cheeks a little bit more. And to blend the highlight, I'm going to be using the Morphe G34 brush. I don't think it's online no more. I think it was a limited edition, because I tried looking for it and I couldn't find it. Now for bronzers, I'm going to be using two. The first one I'm going to be using is the Patrick Starr's collaboration with MAC, and it's called Give Me Life. I'm just going to apply this all over the face, or actually where I applied the previous cream contour. This is going to give it a more of a darker definition. And the second bronzer I'm going to be using is my favorite, the Too Faced, and this one I'm just going to apply it on the cheekbones. It's going to give that cheekbone more of a pop. And then for my blush, I'm going to be using also the Too Faced. It's called Papa Don't Peach, and I'm just going to apply that on the apples of the cheek and blend it into the cheekbones. Now to set my highlight, since I forgot to set it earlier, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier, and I'm just going to apply it with the same brush that I applied my highlight, which was the Morphe G35. And I'm just going a little bit heavy on the cheeks and under the eyes, just because I want the under eyes to be covered a little bit more, and the cheeks I want them to define a little bit more. Now for the lips, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in Brixton. I know the video, the lipstick is backwards. I didn't realize I was recording it backwards. I'm sorry. Now for the highlighter, I'm going to be using the Anastasia's new loose highlighters. Look at this packaging. This packaging is amazing. Anastasia always kills it with her packaging. So in this package, it came 3 loose powders. So the ones that I'm going to be using today, it is called Sunset Aura, and this loose powder is just beautiful, and look how blinding that is. Now for mascara, I'm going to be using my favorite mascara. It's from Maybelline. It's called the Colossal Volume Express. You can get this in any drugstore. So this is it, guys. This is the final look. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. By the way, I know I didn't record this because I forgot, and on the under eye, I used the same shadow that I used on my outer corner, which was the Canis, and just went really light on that. And then for the inner corner, to highlight the inner corner, I used the same highlighter that I used for my cheeks, which was the Anastasia Beverly Hills. But anyways, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can, or when I see them, because sometimes I don't see them. And enough about that. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.